Good evening. Welcome to our podcast. Thanks for joining us. I hope everyone's doing well this evening. This is Unk. Nef won't be with us this evening. He had a family gathering to go to, but I welcome everyone to our podcast. We talk about Xbox, Browns, Cavs, and news. Since my Nef is not with us tonight, it might end early. I'll do the best I can. So let's get started. Let's start with Xbox. The game Sea of Thieves has 4 million players across Xbox, Windows 10, 11, Steam, PC. It's an amazing milestone down the road. Also, will be on PlayStation 5 soon. And the month of April the 18th, 2024, EA Sports NHL 24 is coming to the Game Pass Ultimate. And another game coming April the 26th, Crab's Treasure. So we can see that Xbox is really doing great. 4 million players on Sea of Thieves, and it's going to keep growing. It's an amazing game. It's a cloud-based game. People really likes the game. So we can see when it comes to PlayStation 5, it's really going to gain more players. Who knows? It might go over 1 million down the road. Xbox is the way to go. They are for the people and give the games to the people. Keep it up, Xbox. That's all I have to say. Now, our Cleveland Cavaliers played a 1 o'clock game against the Orlando Magic. What a game. This is the first time I've seen the Cavs come out attacking a team. It was a very physical game. The final score was 97-83. What a victory. The Cavs have to keep this up in the series. It's going to be a hard series. It's going to be a physical series. That's how the Cavs got to keep on playing. Keep the turnovers down and pass the ball. The ball have energy when you pass it. It creates good things. Try not to ISO so much. You got two bigs. You got Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley. They're good shot blockers, and they can score points. Create space for them to score. Take the pressure off the guards of Mitchell and Garland. Let's look at some of the stats here. For one, Spider had 30 points. Jarrett Allen had 16 points, 18 rebounds. Evan Mobley had 16 points, 3 block shots, and 9 rebounds. So you can see here, our bigs are playing. Now, last year in the playoffs, New York really bullied us around. I think they learned their lesson, and I hope they continue to be a physical team, a smart team, and keep the turnovers down. Pass the ball, have open looks to make good shots, high percentage shots, and good 3 shots when nobody's on you. You got to keep passing that ball. No ISOs. So the Cavaliers, I have to say, I'm proud of them. I was talking to my nephew last week. I said they got a 50-50 chance of winning the game. But my percentage went up a little bit. I give them 60. Yeah, I could say 60%. The way they showed today, they was up by 20 points. They let it slip away. But you know what? They stood their grounds. Isaiah Okoro, he was gutsy today. He took a hard fall, and Wagner, I think, hit him in the head with his foot. I'm glad he's okay. I hope he don't have a concussion or anything like that. He can play the next game. I'm proud of the Cavs. They did a beautiful job of competing today. And keep it up. And JB, you did good today coaching as well. You made adjustments when it had to be. I hope Sam Merrill get a shot at it. You got to use your bench a little bit more. Maybe you got to go to 10 instead of 8 players. So hopefully you use Sam Merrill in there. So we'll see how the series goes. You switch it up. But you did a good job today. Like I said, folks, this is going to be a short podcast today. There's Nef not joining me. He helps me out a lot. The next game we'll play this Monday at 7 p.m. It's going to be rocking. So support the Cavs because they won today. That's a good start in the series to win the first game. We'll see what they do Monday night. They'll make some adjustments and keep this going. Let's go on to the Cleveland Browns. They've been busy this week. The Browns signed defensive end Sam Kamara, but they also released Drew Ford, offensive lineman. Failed a physical. Andrew Berry always tinkering every single day. The man keep his nose to the grindstone. And the draft is coming up very soon. And me and Nef are gonna be there for the draft, have a draft party for the YouTube Nation. We can't wait to do it for you. Deshaun Watson, his shoulder is healing. He said that he's just doing a better job. It's healing up, and he'll be ready to be playing first week of September. And he just taking his time. He threw some balls. Kevin Stefanski said, his coach said he's been throwing. He's on schedule. And Deshaun, I said it a couple weeks ago, please just slide. We know you're a warrior, but we need you for the whole season. You're a smart quarterback. You're accurate. You're elusive. You can run for a first down. Just slide. And protect that shoulder, Deshaun. Also, on the schedule, Browns picked up and signed offensive lineman Jermaine. Let me make this hope I don't mess this man's name up. I think it's Jermaine Fadi or Fidi. Or is it Jermaine? Could be Jermaine. He's 6 feet tall, 5 inches, 325 pounds. He was a first-round pick by Seattle back in 2016. and he was with offensive lineman Andy Dickerson, knew him when he was the coach in Seattle, offensive line coach in Seattle. It's a good pickup by the Browns. Once again, Andrew Berry always looking each corner, got his nose to the grindstone. He's starting to get his nose to the grindstone for the draft. We are in good hands with this front office. We have a good coach, Kevin Stefanski. He has Jim Schwartz as defensive coach as well. All knows about football. They know how to get the players motivated. And we know from Brown's channel on YouTube, they always said they love Kevin Stefanski. And he's one of our longest tenured coach. And it takes time to build up a team. And it takes time to coach to keep growing. And I've seen Kevin Stefanski grew since last year. Man was a mad scientist. 4 different quarterbacks. Injuries after injuries on the offensive line. And the defensive line. Really the offensive line. We lost Batman. The Pittsburgh game. Nick Chubb. Jerome Ford did good. He's not Nick Chubb. You know, really that was his first season really starting. And that year he had a high ankle sprain and he missed training camp last year. So I hope Jerome Ford have a good training camp because he was thrown into the fire real quick. And we see the improvement. He started off not seeing the hole for a run, but as the season he got better during the season. He has great potential. He's good in open space. We saw that in the Jets game. Flacco threw him the pass, and he took it to the house. So we in good shape in running back. And Nick Chubb, Kevin Stefanski said he's attacking his rehab. And that's why we call him Batman. Nick Chubb is phenomenal. He's running on the field now. On Kevin Stefanski on ESPN Cleveland. On that podcast, he said Nick Chubb is doing great. What I can say about Nick Chubb, he's the heart and soul of the Cleveland Browns. Because of that reason, they restructured his contract. Nick Chubb is all about football. And I'm glad he's a Cleveland Brown. And they looked after him. Like I said, we have a great front office. I'm going to tell you, Cleveland, we're going to get that Super Bowl sooner or later. But I'm glad we have a consistent, good running front office. Andrew Berry knows what he's doing. They are smart. They know how to finagle that salary cap. We got Jerry Jeudy in. They building up, arsenal with Deshaun. And believe me, Deshaun is working. He's a smart quarterback. He's doing a lot for Cleveland. Over at a lefty sub shop in Cleveland Heights. He's for the community. And he's a football junkie. Everybody got down on Deshaun. The man was suspended. The judge, I can't think of the lady's name, but she gave him 6 games. But the NFL gave him more than that, 11 games. So we saw the potential in the Baltimore game, the Cardinals game. So we can see Deshaun is getting himself back together. This will be his first time really for a whole year to be with Kevin Stefanski in a solid year this year. And we get different coaches coming in. So we are in good shape. So Cleveland, be proud of your Browns as well. And like I said, me and Nef, we're gonna have a draft party coming up real soon. This is a short podcast because I said Nef cannot join me tonight. But Cleveland, be proud. Oh, and don't forget about our Cleveland Guardians. Who ever thought they'd start off like that? And they'll be on our list as well soon in the summer. We are so grateful to have these teams in our city. So always cheer and be for your teams like you've been doing. Y'all great fans. Just keep it up. Your reward will come soon. Okay, YouTube Nation. Thank you for joining the Nef Unk podcast. It's a short one tonight. I just didn't want to let you guys hang in. And I really appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Peace. Have a good evening. Goodbye.